This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 8, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 0.38 points or 0.09% and closed at 403.29. Total trade volume was up with 58,119 shares changing hands at a total value of 374 million real or over $93,000. On the main board, only two stocks were up and the rest remained flat. The biggest gainer of the day was Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, up 0.33% or 20 real to 6,160 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank, which rose 0.30% or 20 real to 6,780 real per share. Over on the growth board, JS Land dropped 0.73% or 20 real to 2,720 real per share, while DBD Engineering stayed flat at 2,030 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 51,404 shares changing hands at a total value of 347.9 million real or over $86,500, approximately 88% of the total trade volume on Wednesday. MJQ Education recorded a very distant second highest trade volume of the day with only 2,454 shares changing hands at a total value of 4.8 million real or just a little over $1,200, about 4% of the total trade volume on October 8th. In other market news, Akleda Bank has raised another $100 million from its second issuance of subordinated bonds in 2025, intended to strengthen and support the bank's capital and sustainable business growth. The official subordinated bond listing ceremony of Akleda Bank was held on October 8th at the CSX building. The subscription was successfully conducted with 77 qualified investors subscribing to an amount of 400 billion real, equivalent to $100 million. The bonds have a coupon rate of 7.5% per annum. Akleda Bank's first issuance of subordinated bonds was conducted in the first quarter of 2025, similarly raising $100 million. The second issuance now brings the total raised by the bank in 2025 to $200 million, making it one of the largest corporate bond offerings in Cambodia. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,015 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 98.96. Looking at global commodities, oil prices gained by about 1% on Wednesday as investors brushed off oversupply fears, having digested a decision earlier by OPEC Plus to restrain production increases next month. Brent crude futures rose 63 cents or 0.96% to $66.08 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude climbed by 66 cents or 1.07% to $62.39. Gold raced past $4,000 an ounce for the first time as investors piled into a historic rally in the safe haven asset to hedge against global economic and geopolitical uncertainties, while also betting on U.S. interest rate cuts. Spot gold was up 1.3% at $4,034.59 per ounce. U.S. gold futures for December delivery gained 1.3% to $4,056.80. U.S. stock futures rose slightly Wednesday after the S&P 500 capped a 7-day win streak because of a drop in Oracle that called to question the sustainability of the artificial intelligence trade. The government shutdown is also in its second week. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, Dow Jones Industrial Average futures gained 72 points or 0.2%, S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq 100 futures climbed 0.2% each. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 8th.